Howdy, welcome to my floor. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I had mentioned 2 or 3 videos ago that I was going to work on a new storage system. Brain kind of paused there for a minute for my paintings because I was getting too many. It was starting to take up a lot more space. So I think what I've come up with, I think I'm going to like for a while. I may have to, as you can see, there are 2 things here. I may have to go to a 3rd one pretty soon. Yeah, seriously. But anyway, so moving on, I have, these are, sorry, I was trying to open up my little book here. So what these are the Science Fair trifold display boards. I bought these from Dollar Tree, and I have a ton of duct tape because I used to make duct tape wallets and all kinds of stuff with duct tape. So I have a lot of rolls of duct tape still, and this actually went together pretty quick, but I wasn't able to figure out how to film it. So I apologize for that, but I'm going to try to explain it as best I can. As you can see, I covered the board, this is just cardboard, with duct tape. And on the side, what I did here was I just, I cut a strip of duct tape in half for the inside, so there's no sticky showing. And then I kind of made this angled so it holds like a pocket. For the middle, the second one that I made turned out a lot better. So this one, I made a divider for the middle, and it's not holding. So this was my first one that I did. And I used 2 strips of duct tape back to back, sticky to sticky, for my little closure here, and I just hot glued some little buttons that I had in my stash over top of the tree because I thought it looked cute, just something a little bit different. So there's Velcro holding the 2 pieces together, and to open it, you just undo the Velcro and lift up. And you can see I've covered because when I wrapped around the duct tape, it was uneven. So I just put a strip of duct tape down the side just for finishing touch. And then I have all of my paintings lined up in here. So you can see how they're all in there, and they're going to be nice and flat. Okay, so there's that. And then in this second one, move this out of the way. They are kind of heavy and bulky, but luckily I have the perfect place under my dresser right there that they will slide under, and I don't have to worry about them being in the way. Now, this one, I used 3 different duct tapes on this one. So I have kind of a canvas finish, and then a denim, and this beautiful, I love this purple plaid. It's so gorgeous. And then on this, I just used some coordinating buttons down on the bottom of the flap there. And you can kind of see my little pocket divider here, which still, it doesn't hold real well, but it's, the tape goes in further so I can keep it in place a little bit easier. So this one has my completed pieces on this side. So these are the paintings that I have finished that I have not framed yet. So you can see there's our crazy hair owl chick. I like her. She cracks me up. And then this is, oh, that is one. So there's the shiny drill girl. And there's our fancy owl with her purse that I completed. Oh no, now I can't get her back in. Oh, excuse me a moment. So anyway, and then on this side, I have the special drills and then just the rest of the paintings that didn't fit in the first one. Now, the other thing that I did to make things easier for myself, because my memory is not that great. So I found a notebook and I wrote of course this was an afterthought when I realized I needed 2 of them. So this is which portfolio it is in. And I started from the back and went forward. So when I go, I can look down my list and be like, okay, I want to do this painting right here. I know I can go from the back and count forward how many it is, or I can just flip through each thing. It doesn't really matter. I also wrote what size the canvas is. So there is that, and then I did the same thing for the second portfolio that I made, where I listed the name, and these are names I gave the painting, not necessarily the name that was on the listing, because I wanted to make sure I would know in my mind which one I was looking at. And then I also made the list of my completed canvases. And again, this is from the back to the front, because that's how I put them in there. So that's how I, and just so you know, this is my tally list. So I added another painting to it, so I had to change the number. So I have 15 completed canvases, 6 special drill canvases, and 85 regular canvases in both of these portfolios. And I still have, room. I can add a little bit more too. So they hold quite a bit. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and get a third one, just kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the third one just for my completed paintings and keep the unfinished paintings in these two. I don't know. But anyway, the other thing that I did, let me grab it real quick. I should have had it next to me. I don't know why I didn't. Okay. I originally, if you have been watching my videos for a while, you'll remember that this is my original storage for drill packages. So every drill that is in here, the canvas ID code is written on here. So when I go to pull out the canvas, I just have to find it on the box. So I had 3 of those red boxes completely full, and probably could have filled up another 2, but I had started putting them into another basket. So I originally had my duct tape in this, and I moved my duct tape into a different container so I could have this container for my drills. So these are both full of drill kits. Okay, so what I did was I started writing down as I put them in the container. Again, started on the bottom, and I wrote down which set of drills was going in. And you can see I just used I guess you could call it the serial number for the canvas. So this code that they put on the canvas is, I make sure when I put my canvases away that the matching code is on the drills somewhere. Some of them I wrote the name. These were like really early canvases that I bought. But as long as the canvas code is nice and clear, which is right here, then that's the number that I use in my book. So I have 3 layers. Yes, 3 layers. So the bottom layer, you can see they're standing up on end. Then the middle layer I have laying across the top and along the side. And then the top layer I did the same thing. So laying flat and then on the side. So that way when I pick out which canvas I want to do, I look at the canvas and find the item number, and then I look through my book to find that item number, and then I know exactly where to go in my container to find that. And I've actually already done two, went and found two, and it worked perfectly. So I'm happy with this. But as you can see when I showed you earlier, this does not hold all of my drills. So I have one of these completely full up on top still, and this one still has some room in it. So I can put away some the new paintings from a previous video. And then this box I am keeping strictly for the special drills. Since I'm doing them so much quicker, I decided that I would keep them separate to make it a little bit easier to find them. Since they go so fast, I'm finding myself doing them more often than starting a new one. So anyway, so what I thought it was going to work really well, and I'm hoping that it will. So fingers crossed. Let me know what y'all think about this. And yeah, so pretty quick, pretty easy. But again, it's just duct tape and some Velcro, and you wouldn't even have to decorate them if you don't want to. Just, you know, I would say close off one side so you have a pocket, so as you're moving it around, you know, they're not going to fly out. But as far as the actual decorating goes, paint it, leave it plain. Use wrapping paper. Wrapping paper would be a good idea. That would be pretty quick, I guess. So anyway, it's a little tricky to open. Tuck in the flaps. But as you can see, my pocket's working okay. I wish it would stick better. I need to figure out some type of system to keep the pocket in place. But I guess because it's so heavy and bulky that the pocket doesn't want to stay in place. So anyway, that's my new organization. I'd love to hear what you think. Like I said, it's working so far. I just need to quit buying paintings, right? Don't I? No, never. So anyway, I really need to find a second one of these. This was actually a Christmas ornament box. I love these Snapware containers. They're so cool. I have a bunch of the smaller ones that I use for ribbons, and I have my quilling tools in another one and everything. So anyway, I'm rambling on for I don't know why. So I will see y'all soon, and thanks again so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I greatly, greatly appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if I don't see you before, have a Merry Christmas. And yeah, so have a good one.